along, you're here, welcome. I'm feeling very discombobulated, is that a word, this morning? So, and yeah, I always like to show up as I am rather than like, hi, life is wonderful, aren't it? You know, so life's not always wonderful and you don't always feel like, yay. But usually movement can help work through that a little bit. It's not a cure, but it can really help. If you're really struggling with something in your head, let's get into our bodies. So we're just going to start by standing tall. Take a couple of breaths, breathing in through the nose. Longer exhalation out through the mouth. Just two more. Breathing in through the nose. And a longer exhalation out through the mouth. Last, oh, that was a big slam. Breathing in through the nose. Longer exhalation. Well done. And then we're just going to go side to side. Nice job. So the cat's gone into zoomy mode, which means she just runs around like crazy for 10 minutes. Usually when I've started teaching. So it's okay for strength. For Pilates, not so much. So we're going to go up and over. Really good. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Really reaching up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Roll the shoulders back. So however you're feeling, if you've been lifting lots of boxes, you might feel a little bit tight in those shoulders. Really, really nice. And then we're going to move the hips. So just going side to side. Really good. Try not to just stare at the cat. Really good. So there you go. Around. Just noticing, okay, oh, I'm feeling a bit achy here. Or that hurt, this side's a bit achy, this one's okay. Maybe you don't have any aches and pains. Maybe you're feeling amazing, which would be brilliant. Nice, well done. And then we're going to just work these lovely hip flexors. Up, oh, oh. So you're hovering, you're not just lifting a leg up, you are nice. And you're trying to not go like that. Trying to bring the leg up, keeping length through the spine for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to give you a special challenge today. If you have a wall, most people have a wall, you're going to stand as far away from it as you can reach out and point and touch it with your fingertips. And then you're just going to lift one leg up, push that wall away, lift the other leg up, push the wall away. If you can't get your leg up there, you go there. Trying to work those hip flexors. If you're trying to get the full foot on the wall, that might take practice. You're trying not to do that, but if you need to do that, it's fine. So just push the wall away. Great for climbing. Yeah, I'm trying to give you an incentive to keep trying it. Press the wall away. If you're really struggling, you're not alone. Great for the hip flexors. Just two more. Oh. Nice job, and take a break. We're going to go with a roll down. So start tucking your chin, standing tall, softening chin to chest, letting the weight of your head and shoulders draw you down. Vertebra by vertebra, well done. Swing it out at the bottom and slowly rolling it back up. Very nice. Now we are going to get started. We've got core today, so I don't know what you were expecting. Maybe you wanted like a upper body workout, but this one will get you. It's going to work the full body, and your core, we're kind of transferring force from lower body to upper body. Core is incredibly important, as we know, for standing, for not falling over, for helping pain through our back, helping us being supported, standing posture, everything. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be a crunch. Now, if you don't want to do a crunch, you can do a tricep pullover. If you've got a kettlebell, start small-ish, and then you can work your way up. If you want to have a look at me, option 1, you can stand and do a crunch. So if you have a kettlebell, I want you to make sure the elbows can draw in. It's not too heavy. And then you're going to crunch standing up. If that's not for you, just do the press. And you're pressing up, elbows are not drifting wide, they're drawing in. If you're on the floor, you roll onto your side and then roll the kettlebell onto you so that you're supported. Holding it in a bottoms up way, if you can. You're gonna tap behind your head and then exhale, soften chin to chest, roll up. If you don't wanna roll up, you just do the tricep. Just do the tricep. So that's number one. Number two, we've got a kettlebell drag. So this one is tough, but you guys are tougher. So if you're on hands and knees, that's a great way to start. You have the kettlebell on the outside of your left hand, drawing belly in and up. Take your right hand, drag the kettlebell across to the outside of your right hand. Take your left hand, tuck it underneath, draw it across. You can do this in half plank, don't drop the belly, full plank. If none of those options work for you, just find an elevated plank and you can mimic, or you can do shoulder taps, which is really good. Are we ready to go? What's the first one? So like a little brain teaser. Right, I'm gonna start you. The first one is your tricep crunch. We're gonna go in. Oh, that's too long. You don't want a minute, do you? Sorry, here we go. All right, 3, 2, let's go. 40 seconds, 40 seconds. So you can be standing up. You can be, remember, elbows drawing in, pressing up on that exhalation. Or you can be on the floor, doing the tricep. Be careful of your head. Or you can do a little roll up at the same time. Softening chin to chest, exhale to roll. That's it. And you really want to think about, if you're just doing the tricep, and it feels too easy for you, you can just move the forearms. So you can just move it up from where you are rather than bringing it above your chest. Just challenges those shoulders a little bit more and the upper abdominals. Rolling it over to your side. Well done. And then we're going to find your plank position. So you can be hands and knees, you can be half plank, full plank, work it out, whatever works. So shoulder taps works if you don't want to do that drag. Let's go. Not an easy exercise, active glutes, so you're not shifting in the hips. Drawing it side to side. Keep breathing. Oh, it's not an easy one. Full body, that's what we're looking for. Really well done, everybody watching in the recording. Well done. Well done at home. Yes, lovely. Try not to shift in those hips, so you're keeping the hips nice and steady. Well done, everybody. Looking good. It's very hard not to shift. You can almost bring your feet a bit wider to increase that stability if you can. And you can do shoulder taps if that feels better for you. Well done. Okay, we're breaking it up. You're coming to standing. You're going to find your kettlebell and you're just going to do toe taps. Now that might just be like that, or you can do a little bounce. We're just doing 40 seconds and then we're going back. All right, I know it's not a cardio session, don't worry. Let's go. So you can tap and you can tap the handle if you're not jumping, or you can do a little jump, or you could do a half jump. That's it. Find what works for you. If you want to get your heart rate up and you like to jump, then you've got the option, or you're going to use that to really focus on balance and tap, or you can go halfway. 1, 2, just find what works. 10 seconds left. Nice job. Try not to knock over the kettlebell. Nice. Really good. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Okay, back to the first exercise. You got your tricep crunch. Remember, you can do it standing. You're going to bring it up and overhead, elbows drawing in. Just be mindful if the weight's too heavy, don't bring it all the way down. You're only bringing it down if you can. Bring it back up again with good form. Okay, let's go. I'm going to do it on the floor. Remember, find the side body, roll it over. That's it. Find the grip. Be careful. You can have your legs up if that works better for you. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Now, if crunching isn't for you, inhale, lower. You can just extend those arms where they are. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. That's it. Looking good, everybody. And take a break. Okay, kettlebell drag or shoulder taps. Remember, elevated surface is absolutely fine. Hands and knees is fine. Half plank. If you're in full plank, I'd rather you be here than tucked. So look at that. Tucked, tailbone out. Tucked, tailbone out. Here. Let's go. So I'm going to do shoulder taps. And really try and keep the legs wide and active glutes. So you're not shifting side to side. You want to not shift in the hips. The reason I'm saying that is that that's really working your internal obliques. If you're trying, it's that anti-rotational movement that we're looking for. So if you're shifting lots in the hips, that's normal. If you're moving side to side, I want you to stop. See if you can do shoulder taps without shifting in the hips. So keeping those hips nice and stable. Works a little bit easier in half plank. It's kind of harder in full plank. Well done. Okay. Toe taps on the kettlebell. This is where you regret having brown flakes for breakfast. I'm like, oh, that's it. Sorry, too much information as always. So you're gonna tap, tap, tap. Now you can tap above so that you're working those hip flexors, or you can do a little tap. That's it. Really good. It's also good for proprioception. Whereas the kettlebell, you can take it slow, you can go fast. See what works for your body this morning. Just getting that heart rate up in between strength exercises this morning. That's it. Maximizing our time, everybody. So if that doesn't work for you, remember, find what does. Find what does. 10 seconds. Nice. How are we doing? Feeling warm? Really good. 3, 2, and well done. All right, grab some water if you've got any, or go get some if you want some. We're gonna take a little breather. And we are going to move on to our next exercise. So we've got seated twist, which I think we all know quite well. I'm gonna show you. And then we have got roll up and press. Now, if you wanna hold the kettlebell this way up, that's fine. You can hold dumbbells, obviously. Crisscross your dumbbells, or you can hold it this way up. If you don't want to roll all the way back, you're going to roll back a little, press it up, inhale and exhale, or you can keep it long here, roll it up and press. Now that's very hard in those pecs. Exhale, roll up and press. This is very much upper body and core, and if you flex your feet, it's also lower body because you're keeping those legs active. Seated twist, you're going to sit up. This time it's a hinge, if you can do a hinge. If you need to round the spine, that's fine. Hinge being tailbone stays out, hinging back. If it doesn't work for your back, just do a rounded spine. So you're going to hinge back, you're going to go hip to hip, to hip, to hip. All right? Excited?
Hey, Christine, can I ask a question?
Yeah? Yeah.
You know, on the first exercise that you just showed, is it okay to bend the knees?
Oh, 100%.
Have the legs out straight in front?
100%. Great question.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wouldn't be any damage before doing it.
So to be honest, I find it much harder with bent knees. So that's my problem for not saying.
Yeah, I just can't put my leg out straight at the minute, so.
Yeah, so bent knees is actually more challenging. So you're always welcome to do bent knees, always. And if you don't want to use the weight, you could just do it without. But yeah, bent knees, especially with the full roll up, is much harder. So the more weight you have on the floor, the easier it is. So that will challenge you, but you're always welcome to.
I can't do the full roll up anyway, so I'll be doing like the first one.
If you have bent knees, just try and really press your feet into the floor.
Okay.
As best you can, but yeah, great question. All right, everybody, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So remember, you can keep your knees bent or you can extend. And with your weight, you can roll back, press up. You can either keep it to your chest or you can keep the arms long for extra challenge. Keep those knees bent. Oh, that's hard. That's it. If you can or want to roll down, you can roll down, keeping the arms long, pressing it up. Again, you can keep the weight closer to your chest. Bend your elbows at any point and press. Find what works. So many options here. And sometimes if you do want to do the full roll up or try or work towards it, the weight, sending the weight away can really help bring you up. But we'll work on that in Pilates next week. Seated twist. These exercises are a lot to do with the shape of your spine. So I say that a lot, but it's so true. So if you're gonna hinge back or roll back, and we're gonna go hip to hip, find your breath. You can lift the knees if you want to. It doesn't work for me, my hip shift, but if you want that extra bit of challenge and it works for you, great. And yeah, what I meant by that was in the roll up, for example, I have quite a flat spine, and it's just easier for me to roll up than if somebody has a slight anterior tilt. It's much harder. So yeah, it is something you can progress, but some people are naturally just able to do it. Really good. Okay, I'm sweating because we can't open a window because we have a cat. Here's it jumps out. Okay, I'm moaning today, I'm sorry. So, let's go with this one. You're gonna roll back, press it up. You can roll back with straight arms and press it up. A lot harder. You can extend your legs, you can roll all the way down, and then you can use that weight to help you come up and then bring it above your head. If it doesn't work to bring it above your head, don't. Keep an eye on your weight if you can. That's it. Oh, this one feels great. So softening chin to chest, pressing into those heels if your legs are extended. If your legs are bent, using any noises that work for you. And we are rolling up. If you're doing your half roll back, you can keep it close to your chest and just, oh, that one is hard. Pressing it up, rolling back, exhale, press. Well done. Not easy. Really good. We're gonna go back to your seated twist, and remember tailbone out. So rather than rounding here and sliding sit bones forward, you're hinging back. If that's not available to you, do what is. They're both really, really good to work. And I'm holding my bottoms up. You can hold yours any which way that works. Hip to hip. Inhale and exhale. And try and notice if your pelvis is shifting. Mine is hugely shifting, which I've just noticed. So I'm going to try and keep my knees parallel with each other rather than kind of moving side to side. So you're going to go side to side. Might mean it's a smaller exercise, which is fine. Really good. Find your breath. Try and keep your feet pressing into the floor. And to be honest, it works without a weight. So if you want to try the hinge, and you can do like steeple grip, or you can draw the arms in. Well done. One more on each side and we're done. One more of each exercise and we're done. Okay, so you're doing your roll up to press, or your roll back to press with straight legs or bent legs, and then we're doing that one more time. Are you ready? I hope you're sweating. I hope it's not just me. If you're ready to move up a weight, you're welcome to. So starting here, rolling back, looking at the weight, pressing it up. Pressing it up, or you can keep your arms long. You can roll back. Exhale, soften chin to chest. Use the power of the glutes and the core. Active body, really good, but also really think about that weight helping you forward. Really, really helps. And at any point, if you use it to come forward, then you can bend it. Bend the elbows, that's absolutely fine. Well done. Amazing. Seated twist. I'm going to do it without weights this time. So you're trying not to shift in the hips. It's like a theme today. So if you can bring your legs up and that works for you, brilliant. I'm not going to do that, but you're very welcome to. So just finding that hinge, feeling the core connection side to side. Remember, if the hinge gets into the back a bit, tuck and round that spine. Look down towards your hands or your kettlebell or your dumbbells. Keep breathing. You can do it even sitting up really tall, still working. We're looking for that rotation through the spine. Working those obliques. Nice job, everybody. Oh, and if your hip flexors are on, straighten the legs. Nearly done, everybody. Keep going for a few seconds. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna finish with two little planks. I'm gonna over whisper them, it's like they're not real. So the first one, you can do elevated anywhere you want or on the ground. You can do elbows, you can do anything. Just 40 seconds. Find your plank position. Let's go. Now we're gonna mix it up for plank 2. So remember, try not to tuck. So you really wanna work that core, working a lot more in neutral spine than in that tucked position. But if you need to tuck, that's also fine. I'd rather you tuck slightly rather than be here. So keeping lifted, pressing the ground away. Length through the neck, you're looking down but slightly forward. You can rock forward and back, but just don't let the hips drop. Keep them up. You can be on your fists, you can be on your elbows, you can be on your knees, you can be elevated surface, you can be on hands and knees, just drawing the belly in and up. Find what works. You've got 3, 2, and relax. Roll those wrists, well done. Nice job, we got one more, no more. And this time you're gonna play, oh, you opening the window. Dogs, letting dogs out. So we're gonna now do a little tap of the kettlebell or dumbbell. I'm gonna place it in front of you.